What's up, everyone? DeucesJack. I'm at vapinginsider.com, and today I don't have any mods, I don't have any atomizers. All I got is a battery charger. Today we're going to be going over the Xtar Dragon VP4. Now, I just wanted to say something before we get into it. You guys got to remember, I'm really not a very technical reviewer that, pulling things apart and testing things and all that nonsense. That's not my jam. That's not what I do. The way I'm reviewing this is from the viewpoint of an everyday vapor, how an everyday vapor would use this type of charger. The charger we're talking about, the Dragon VP4, has 4 bays. It's got a refresh feature. You can choose what amps you want to charge it at. You can select it. I'll show that to you down low. It's got a USB port, so you can plug in an accessory like a phone or a tablet. It's got testing probes, and it comes with a carrying case. Now, it's a little pricey. I've been seeing it anywhere from around $60 to $90, so make sure you shop around. Let's cut down low. Let me show it to you up close and personal. We'll go over as much as I competently can, and then we'll come back on top and talk about it. I'll see you down low. All right, everyone. Welcome to the down low portion of this video. Today, we're going to be going over the Xtar Dragon VP4 Plus. As you can see, we got 4 bays on the charger here. Let's take a quick tour around the box. Got some Xtar branding over there. Over here, let you know, it's got a beep reminder. You can test the battery voltage and resistance like a multimeter. Measures the capacity. Eliminates the memory function. On the back of the box, I'll hold that there, and you can pause it if you want to read it. There is your scratch and check barcode. On this side of the box, probably one of the most important things, this is all the batteries that it does take. Let's open this up. Let me show you what we got here. The really nice thing about this battery charger is it comes in this beautiful case. I mean, check it out, man. You got room here for your batteries. You can fit like 26 650s, 18 650s. Got another pocket over here. Here is the manual. You got room to put your actual charger right here. You got some more pockets over here. And in this pocket, it comes with a car charger. That's kind of cool. And it also comes with these really nice probes. They're spring-loaded. Really, really nice job on that. We're going to put that to the side. I'll show you how to use that a little later. Let's put this bag to the side. Let's go over the charger. The power source for your charger, you get a brick like this, and there is your plug. Here is the actual charger. You have a button over here where you can do your display. You have a current button over here where you can adjust the current of the slots. It's also your refresh button if you want to put your batteries in refresh mode, and this is your record test button. All the channels are labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. The outside slots will charge at 2 amps apiece if you only put 2 batteries in it. If you add 2 more batteries, then each slot can only charge a maximum of 1 amp. I'll show it to you when we plug it in. Slim charger. On the back side of the charger here, this is where you have your USB port for your probe. This is where you plug it in. This is a USB port that you can plug like a phone into or a mod or something like this. And this is also your LiPo battery port. You can charge your LiPo batteries externally by plugging them into here. That's a really cool feature. I know a lot of people that have DNAs with LiPos, they're going to love a feature like that. It'll probably get used a lot. On the back, we have some more specs right there. You can pause it if you want to read it. We also have a barcode. Let's plug this thing in and let me show you how it works. Here's your power source. You plug it in right there. It does look a little washed out because of the lights. Trust me when I tell you the screen is really bright. It's just the lights that are making it look a little washed out. You can see it says charge right there, 1 amp, right? The sound part is on, so it'll beep when the charge is complete. If I put a 26 650 on the outer slot, and this is one of my biggest 21 700s, the Sigeli, if I put that on the other outer slot, you'll notice it fits just fine. Okay, and now you'll notice I'm charging at 1 amp, showing me the percentage, right? Now if I want to change that, all I do is hit this button and I can go to 2 amps. Hit it again and I can go to 0.5 amps. Did you hear that beep? It beeped because it was full, and now it's going to show you a green light. While it's charging, it's going to show you a red light. Now the other option you have here is you can hold this button and you can enter refresh mode. What refresh mode is going to do is it's going to change the LEDs to blue. It's going to discharge the battery and then recharge it, and it's going to refresh the battery. We're going to take it out of that mode right now because I don't want to mess up the battery, but you'll notice it already discharged at 3%. But what that does is that's going to refresh some batteries that might not be charging to their max potential. So if you have a battery that's on the way out, you can drop it in here and hit that refresh, and sometimes it'll revive it, sometimes it won't. It'll also show you how much mAh it brought back on the battery, so that's kind of cool. Now if I take the 2 middle slots and I put them in, you'll notice now every battery is charging, but every battery is charging at a 0.5 amp. If I want them to charge at 1 amp, I just hit the current button and now they're all charging at 1 amp. That's kind of cool, that really is. I like that I can have a battery charge all 4 slots at 1 amp. Nice job on that. Now, this second USB slot says 2.4 amp charging, but if you have 4 batteries plugged in here plus your phone, it's not going to charge your phone at 2.4 amps. It's a 4 amp total. So what you would have to do in order to do that is you would have to charge all 4 batteries at a 0.5 amp. That would give you 2 amps, and then your phone would be able to charge at close to 2 amps. Let me show you some of the attachments that go with this. Here is the probe, okay? Got a USB connection over here, spring-loaded, gold-plated contacts over here, and I'll show you how we use that. You take the probe, you plug it into there. Sometimes it won't recognize it right away, so they tell you to take these 2 and just touch them, and it'll recognize it. Now you'll notice my screen changed, right? So now, if I want to check a battery and the voltage, what I do is I take the red side and put it on the positive like that, and the black side on the negative, and now you'll see my battery is reading 4.19 volts. Kind of cool, right? I think that's a nice feature. It's probably something I won't use, but I know there are a lot of vapors out there that would definitely use that feature. The other feature I wanted to show you is while you have 4 batteries in here, you can obviously only look at 2 of them on the screen at one time. Right now we're showing channel 1 and 4, these 2. If I want to look at channel 2 and 3, I hit the display button. Now I'm showing channel 2 and 3, which are these 2. All of them are in charge mode right now. Okay? And that's it. That's basically the whole battery charger. Let's cut back on top. Let's talk about it a bit. Cons, pros, and then we're out of here as usual. I'll see you back on top. All right, everyone, we're back on top. You just saw the charger up close and personal. I like the fact that Bay 1 and Bay 4 can charge at 2 amps. That's kind of cool. You can charge 4 batteries across the board at 1 amp. I like that. Okay, I like the fact that it beeps when we're at a full charge. That's kind of cool. And I like the LED display. You know, the red, when it's showing red, that means it's charging. When it's showing blue, it's discharging. And when it's showing green, that means it's fully charged. I also like the fact that you can charge your LiPo batteries externally. I think that's a really cool feature. Let's get into the cons and pros. One of the only cons I have on this battery charger is that for most vapors, it's going to be overkill. Okay, there are some technical guys out there that are going to enjoy this type of charger, but for most guys, even for a guy like me, it's a little bit overkill. but that's really the only con. Otherwise, it performs beautifully, and I have to say, I use it almost every day. Let's get into the pros. First pro is going to be every battery I own fits in this charger. That's a big pro. It comes with a case. That's another pro. It comes with a probe. That's a pro for the people who like to tinker around. It charges lipos externally. That's going to be a big pro for people who have those DNA lipo mods. They're going to love that feature. It also comes with a car charger, a 3-amp car charger. That's a pro. It acts as a battery bank. I didn't show it down low, but if you load batteries in it and you don't plug it in, but you plug in your phone to the USB port, it'll charge your phone. That's kind of a cool feature. It's also great for traveling because it has that whole case. It's not the one I personally use when I travel. It's the one that sits on my desk most of the time, and I use that battery charger and the i8 probably more than any other charger, but it's a competent traveler for sure. It's got 4 slots at 1 amp. I love that feature. That's a pro. It beeps when your battery is fully charged. That's a great pro. I love that. I love the LED indicators. That's another pro. And one of the features that I use the most is that refresh feature. When I see my batteries are getting a little stale and they might not be holding a charge, I chuck them on this charger and I refresh them. Sometimes it brings them back, sometimes it doesn't, and I wind up chucking them in the recycle bin anyway. But it's a nice feature to have, and for me personally, that feature alone is worth its weight in gold. Before I had this charger, I had that home-based charger from Home Tech, and that thing, man, while it was a great charger, it was very janky. Sometimes you had to wiggle the batteries around and everything. I've never had that issue with the Dragon. So take from that what you will, but I'm just telling you, I like this charger better than the Home Tech charger. I really do. We're going to have a link down below as to where you can pick it up. We're also going to have a link to our forum, vapinginsider.com/forum. And hey man, if you like this video, do us a favor, hit that sub button, give us that thumbs up, hit that notification button so you know every time we drop a new review. We're going to see you guys on the next one. You keep living that vape life. We're out of here. Deuces.